communication first.
Nobody wants anything from you at this moment, and nobody needs anything from you at this moment.
Feeling good. I had some music playing, jogging. Here's the OOTD. Oh. And just feeling so frisky. I don't know. It's cool. It's not too hot. It's gorgeous. And American flags flying, and freedom, and white hats have a leg up. And oh boy, it's just so good to be alive. Really and truly. Really and truly. So, I listened to Pam Georgel on YouTube. That's like George and then G-E-L, I think. Pam Georgel. She's a psychic. She does like all the different months. And I mean, she's just so amazing because she goes, I see you cleaning up, shrinking, like that's what I'm doing with the script. And she goes, to go, as I said. And she said that. And what else did she say? Oh, heart. And it was the other day I had on a tight top, and sure enough, it was like, I was like, oh my God. And I kind of was like getting dizzy. And I had a tight band on my head too. So that was probably it. A little unicorn band that I got with my friend over at another complex. I guess they call it country club, whatever. Fancy, whatever. It's not really. The golf course was basically like that over there. See that dirt? Basically, it was it's where the runoff water went, and when the rain came, the golf course was flooded out every time because it was basically a water trough. So don't lose your temper. So yep. So you gotta be careful about your sarcasm. So gotta be careful about that. She said some unexpected visitors. I'm like, what the hell is going on with my makeup here? What in the hell is going on with my makeup? Well, you can't see the dark rings, but you can. I'm just lips and a pair of eyes. Amazing. Lynn Meller, psychic, off the charts, amazing. And come on. Yeah, so 250 colonels and NATO and UK and US top brass generals, 200 feet under the ground, with a certain kind of weapon that can go really, really far underground, took out these things. And so these people, which were, what are they doing over there? What are our guys doing over there? There's a double government in every country. So yeah, but we have help from off-worlders. The Anunnaki have been our enemies and lived in underground and munched on us for 4,000 years. and they want to take over this earth. And so be careful about what you're eating, by the way. You know, if you eat Quaker oats, for instance, poisonous. The milk, it's this creamer that has the red lettering, that you can light it on up like a flame. The meat has the mRNA in it, just like the pokey, do the hokey pokey for today. Happy lovely day. Happy lovely day. Hello, we just got back from the park. The phone is working now. Little Cream is here. Beanie's here. Marshmallow shoes, and very bright. Anyway, we'll be uploading. I'm gonna put some stuff together this week, and I'll be uploading soon. Love and light, love and light. So, here is the OOTD. OOTD. I think it's really pretty. Beanie's wanting breakfast, aren't you, Beanie? Let's see what we can do. So, oh! What she goes, I'm feeling up, I'm misbehaving, I'm That was a good day. That was a good day. That's when I took my power back and said, I don't think I'm going to be dumber and dumbest anymore. I think I'm going to be a pretty princess, even if I'm an old, haggy old princess. I'm coming up. Anyway, what was happening? Beanie, come over here. Get some yum-yums for you.
No, I want to go outside and pee.
Okay. So, forgiveness. What is forgiveness? I almost started to cry before I turned on the camera. Because I realized I was still a little bitter. Okay, they turned on the heart machine again. Coachella's over. Stagecoach is over. Blue will want to come out a second. Hold on. I got to put his leash on him because he goes running and I can't get him. So then they turn the wind machine back on. But, you know, there's one thing when a person's truly sorry, and there's another when they're still doing it. And, you know, I guess acknowledging that there's evil is better than not acknowledging there's any evil. Like this person's talking about Hunter Biden and feeling kind of empathy for him. It's like he tortured and killed little children. And that he had no defense against evil. Well, none of us do. None of us do, but somehow, I mean, I got caught up into it. I talk about like demonic possession. Look at me, I looked possessed. I allowed somebody to come in my life, but with the help of Lynn Miller, I'll have to say that, yeah. Lynn Miller helped me. But, I mean, maybe it's easy to say, you know, he said, oh, they tempted Hunter Biden with women and drugs. And, yeah, that's what they do. I mean, I worked in that world, but I didn't go to the drugs. The drugs were the kiss of death. Drugs were the kiss of death. That's where you lose yourself. You're not in your right mind. It's windy today. Come on, Blue. Over here. Come on, Blue. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? What do you see, Beanie? It's okay. It's okay. Come on, Blue. Come on. It's all right. It's all right. Fine. It's fine. Don't be scared. So, you know, I know we need to forgive, and even Hitler, they said, you know, God doesn't not forgive anybody, no matter. I've heard that from so many near-death experiences. They said they were atheists and that God. I mean, I know that the moment we do something, there's immediate karma just from the act of doing it. Come on, Blue. What you so scared spooky about? Huh? Come on, you like it outside. Let's go over there.
No, I'm too scared.
I'm too scared. He was running around and now I'm too scared. And oh. So, my God. Lynn said it'll be done by December. So that's good because we thought they were never going to do it. You know, when you see somebody, a bad guy in a movie, get a justice, you're kind of like, yeah. But every once in a while, the bad guy gets justice and you kind of feel for him. I mean, we don't like anybody to feel bad, but when they've done something really wrong, it's like, yeah, you're glad to see them hobbled. You're glad to see them dethroned. Now, a good king that did his service, you're like, they suffered to be in that position. Being a king is not a easy thing, any way you look at it. You know, you have to send young men off to death, and you know, it's not a pretty little crown and robes and all that. It's okay. So okay, Beanie did his pee-pee. We can go back inside now. Come on, let's go back inside. Oh, Blue's all for that. Blue's all for that. Let's go. But life is complicated. It's not just, you know. Life is complicated. Go pee-pee again. Go inside now. You feel better? Yeah. No, you had to pee. Everybody's got to pee. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Okay. Come on, you guys. Come on, go. So, it's not just all one-dimensional. When a mother kills its children, let's say, or things like that, you just go, God, she must have been nuts. Well, yeah, she was nuts. It's not fun for the kid. They're dead. They don't have a life. So, what am I saying? I don't want to be bitter. My lungs are still impacted from dealing with this person. If you guys have listened, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, well, I don't want to go all over that all over again. But if we clean our hearts, if we purify our minds, the storms are going to come. Injustice is going to happen. And if we can just get into peace and God's love. Want to come up here and eat your yum-yums?
You do. Come on to Mama.
Oh, Judy. The color's sumptuous. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You don't worry about nothing. Well, maybe a little. Oh, you sweet baby. Okay. Anyway, I send out prayers. Not that I'll ever let these kind of people back in my life again, but I can send them good wishes. I can send them love. My God, I can at least do that. I mean, I'm a screenwriter, so I want to depict life accurately. And of course, I'm going to paint myself to be an innocent victim, or and maybe not a victim, but the good guy. Somebody wrote a story. It's about this stripper. It wasn't in Vegas. It was in some other town. It wasn't New Orleans, but it was Soho or something like that. It's like Last Night in Soho or something like that. And the dancer was. It wasn't a happy story, and she wasn't depicted very nicely. There was another movie called Bonfire of the Vanities, I think, or something Vanity, and the vain people were really, look at my clothes, look at this, look at that. It's like, but you can slant anything. You can make poverty look like it's despicable horror and depravity, or you can show poverty as being virtuous and simple and good. It's like you can slant anything. So, I'm going to try to write a story that's good for humanity, honest from my perspective, and send out love. I mean, I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far. Oh, I think I got somebody's asking me out. Let's see. Or no, I'm on Lemonade. Have you guys heard of Lemonade? Let's see, Lemonade. Somebody started following me on Lemonade. It's lemon and the number 8. So yeah, Lemonade, like lemonade, but Lemonade. And so that's like a TikTok, Instagram, Facebook type thing. So yeah, there you go. Whoop, whoop. Oh, did you see my shoes? Yeah, I've been working with him. It's Robert. These little ducklings. No, Beanie, don't do that. Don't do that. Mama's just trying to keep her ducklings safe. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So I'm sweeping right now, but here's the OOTD. I was dreaming this morning. Housekeeping. I was dreaming that I used to be a stripper, as you guys know, a dancer. And I was dreaming that I was trying to get there through the rain. And the water was being washed on me in the snow, like up in a ski chalet type area. But I'm trying to get to the strip club, and I'm getting lost over the rocks. And I have a pet with me. And there's these robots that are coming down the street really fast, straight for me. But I know somehow they're not going to kill me. They're just going to go around me. And they were like, oh, but they were those mechanical robots. Really fast. And I'm just like, whoa. And I get up to the front and they're like, we know all. And they're looking way down at me. The guy goes, we know all about you, girl, or something like that. Dream. What do you think?
What do you think, cuteness? Whoa, there he goes. Oh, blah, blah, blah. What do you think? I got over there. He's got his treat, don't you? Got your treat?
So I'm cleaning up a little bit. I'm starting to work on pictures in the movie. Putting the pictures on the script so that when the person reads it, they can see it. And the necklace and the heart. Did anybody tell you they love you today? I love you. So yeah, I'm a pretty princess, 61 years old. I can kick and I can stretch. Expect a miracle. Expect a miracle. You're so cute. And now the pictures, now the art. It's so exciting. The little acorn is turning into a big tree that I started at 22 years old. I started writing. 61, that's a long. This exact script, okay? But, I mean, it's morphed over the years and developed tremendously. I was saying that this guy told me, he goes, I got it critiqued way back then when I was 23, 22. And he goes, this is a very angry author. I pushed the minister out the window. I saw Jim Baker, and I just thought, these people are whack, which they were run by the government. All those churches, you know, they get subsidies, and then they're controlled, and they wanted to take all of his assets because they built it up, and so they sabotaged him. But anyway, I didn't know all that. I just thought, oh, I watched Conspiracy Theory. I watched Conspiracy Theory last night with Mel Gibson. Yep, they try to make us conspiracy people look nutty. He was kind of a nutty or something. Foil all over his walls, and he stumbled onto something. 5 of the people got murdered that he had his little newsletter connected to, and they were all dead because they knew. And yeah, be careful. Be careful about dealing with the power. Kitty doesn't know nothing, do you? You don't worry about nothing. It's a good day. It's a good day. Hi, you guys. Just 10 minutes. Oh, OTD, I'm wearing tan, which I don't usually wear. It's kind of interesting, I think. What do you think? Kitty's here. Roses. Hi, Kitty. Beanie's here. You don't eat your doggy food, why not, Beanie? Huh? You're so cute. And White Hat's are in control. White Hat's are in control. Okay, so yeah, I gotta work on my hair. I do my laser treatment. We played a little bit. All right. Okay. Flamingo, flamingo, flamingo. Masterpiece. Live the life you dreamed. I'm living it. I was just thinking, you know, if you have God, you can never be lonely. I said, oh, I'm lonely. I was looking at my dad's picture, my mom's. And I said, you can never be lonely because if you have God, you're doing something creative and it's exciting. So that's the way I feel about it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to look at my iPad. Kitty's over there. And life is good. Here we are, you guys. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. So here we are, Beanie's. Here's the OOTD leggings. Got a pearl necklace, and I repainted this. You can see it. Painted it kind of a lavender color. Hi. Hi. Come on, Bean. So, yeah, I just filmed a little piece for the movie. The last time I filmed where I lived, I used it in the movie Little Pieces. This gazebo. I had this magic floating, whirling, crazy gazebo. Feeling excited about life. Feeling, can you hear the echo? Echo, 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 echo. Oh, you got me.
Action.
There's Beanie.
What's going on?
There's me, and there's one of our neighbors going to the mailbox. Beanie's going to see him. He's going to whoop. He sees him. Wow. I guess he didn't see him.
What's happening with regard to our life? If you were to give an intimate, detailed thing, what's happening?
Life is difficult. But if you can come to accept the fact that it's difficult, then the fact that it's difficult no longer matters. At least that's what they tell me.
Today you did.
Yeah, I just listened to this long infomercial that claims that if you have bone broth twice a day, you will lose weight.
Not if you're still eating all the hocus twinkies, right?
Well, no, you got to give up sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And also artificial sweeteners, which this doctor said actually put more weight on you than real sugar.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that. Yeah.
That's difficult to believe.
Oh yeah, because they don't care. They're fooling you. They're getting.
Go ahead.
What happens is that if you drink an artificial, a diet soda or artificial sweetener, your pancreas doesn't understand the difference, and it releases insulin because it thinks that you're putting sugar in your body. And so what happens is once the insulin is released, then that slows your metabolism, and you become a little porky.
Very good day. I don't have my hair on yet, but it is growing out. Here's a little blue.
Oh, he's so cute. Hey, little paw, so adorable. Oh, look at that. Today, OOTD and 4K leggings. Shoes I decorated. A little heart. Hi, did anybody tell you they love you today? We're feeding little Beanie.
Got a crystal on the end of this. Whoop, too much boobage. Excuse me.
At 61, we don't put your hoo-haws back in there. We don't want to see that. Your sparkly little dress, I don't want to see that.
Right? So what are we getting? Oh, we're getting Beanie some food. Okay, right. Hello. Just a little bit of update on our life. We're getting along here. Yeah. Just Douglas, not really dating. I got a guy I might go out with. His name is Alan. We'll see. He says he's in the movie business, but not creatively like I am. I told him, I said, we're all creative. We all do our part. It's like one part is equally as important as the next. Ruffles and lace. Ruffles and lace. We gotta have ruffles and lace. It's a good day for ruffles and lace. Don't put potatoes on my... What? It doesn't take much common sense to know to put potatoes on my decoration. That's just... All right, don't be judgmental. I just said a prayer of being kind. And here I am going, this is cute. It says love. Love. I'm going to work on special effects today. I'm excited. Very exciting. Now, the weird part about it is that I have to get it critiqued. So some of these pictures might just go by the wayside, but it's a lot of work that just gets cut out with a... So it might not be the smartest thing to do, but we'll see. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. You know, and in orange, a lot of the rind gets thrown out. And the orange
orange doesn't care. It's part of life. Doesn't worry that like a good percentage goes. Doesn't even help create the tree. I think just a couple of seeds really matter in all that juiciness. Right? Here, Bean. Okay. So I'm gonna let him eat and I'll go put my makeup on. And this is gonna be a good day. It's a good day to be alive. Hello out there. It's a good day to be alive. Kitty thinks so, don't you? Don't you? Who's that? Who's that long-legged limousine of a kitty? Here we are, all turned up. The final result. I don't know, what do you think? What do you think? Happy lovely day. This is the final result. Let's go play. Beanie says, I don't care, let's just go. So we all saw that TV show, The Stargate. Well, there really were Stargates, and they were all over the world. They were found under the water and in Egypt and all over the world. They're real. Well, time travel. Gonna do my face. This is the OOTD I wanted to show you guys. I got 7 thumbs up on my last video. I don't know, one of them was mine. Did you ever give yourself a thumbs up? If you haven't, you should. Get on this golfing shirt. Golf is fun. It's the girls. And my hair's coming back in, as I always say, a little bit of my art. And oh, I hope these are the good kind of chemtrails. I don't know. There's the kind that clean up the air, and then there's the kind that have nanoparticles that go through the blood-brain barrier. Every little ant you get goes ant, yeah, yeah. We have to talk in code, and so we end up sounding kind of cuckoo because they don't like to talk about this stuff. I have to go through these imaginations to get it to go. My life doesn't now, but it did. And when I try to tell her, she's just like, that did not happen. But yes, it did. Yeah, it did happen. It's my fault it happened, but you're like, what? What are you talking about? Well, you guys know when I cut my hair. Do you really think the level of vanity I have, the level of sanity I have, that I would go and do that to myself? I almost shaved my head. Yeah, well, I had a lot of peer pressure telling me I was vain and unacceptable, and just, it was like a weird game, but I trusted these people. So, you know, and when I try to tell, even with proof and everything, today I'm going to work on script, and Tess is in pretty fair spirits, not like la la la, but you know, she's got to get off the drugs. Don't ever think that you guys can take a happy pill and just all your problems go away, and suddenly you just eventually, God didn't make it that way to just have right like water. God didn't make it for us to just medicate our feelings away. I know. Is this a bad angle? Bad angle, probably. My sister made me this jacket with little butterflies. I showed you this before. The little worm turned into a butterfly on the back. I think there's some butterflies around there somewhere. This little flower she put on here, a little. I was just thinking about my ballet teacher, Patrick, and I took ballet from 21 to 52 from him, like 5 days a week. It's a big part of my life, and I think he's dead. I don't know, he's 14 years older than me, but maybe he's not. Tess is not, but he did smoke a pipe, and he was very delicate, very sensitive, and, you know, a ballet teacher is kind of something that you can do when you can do it, but when you can't, you get too old to really show it. It becomes, some teachers manage to continue on because they have such a huge following, but there comes a time usually when you just can't do it anymore. Like me, I couldn't dance anymore. Can't teach anymore. Let's see, do I have on all the lights? I think so. So, yeah. Oopsie, it's kind of cute, right? Here, let's put it there. Let's see it in all its cuteness.
Air, right? No? You can wear anything you want. Why not wear something fun?
Kindness for yourself, gratitude for your loved ones. I saw this kind of like on a soft-spoken video.
Guys, he gave me this little pink box, and then I pulled it. There's Kitty, and then I pulled it open, and it had this in it. Is that just the sweetest thing? She's always doing the sweetest things. I just feel so loved. That was really thoughtful. I'll wear it tomorrow. I've just been resting. I worked today. I'm feeling good. And I feel loved. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, so pretty. So why did you get that?
Good, I love you.
So were you, what was happening? Did you go out you just saw it, or how did it happen?
Well, I went into Ross and I was thinking, maybe I'll get a little necklace for Erica. And it was very reasonable. Did you put it on?
No, I'm going to wear it tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Today, I don't know what the hell's happening with my necklace now.
Hardly.
You know what?
Sale, so.
It's so precious. I don't have anything like it, and you get me into. Here's what Tess is wearing. She got on plaid. And we went today. Oh yeah, did we film ourselves? We were having so much fun. I think we forgot to.
Well, I don't know.
I think we were having so much fun, but did we? I can't even remember if we filmed or not. We were having so. I don't think we filmed. Oh my god. Well, what?
Yeah.
It was fun though, wasn't it?
Yes, it was healthy. I took my shoes off and it squirmed my feet in the grass.
Yeah, it felt so good. I forgot to film it.
By an ant.
Oh yeah, but
An
it's not affecting me too much.
An aggressive little ant.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow or maybe tonight or when I get in the bathtub. Sometimes when
I'm gonna go there tomorrow with a shotgun and even the score.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So yeah. Let's see what's happening.
Get that ant.
Get that ant. Get it going.
A few of his brothers too.
Oh gosh. Okay, that's it for now.
So I was listening to my YouTube friend Gina, and I really enjoy her. I'll cook a little bit while I'm an egg. 1 egg. So sesame seed. 2 eggs. 3 eggs. Count you. Yeah, they had a blood sucker with the children counting on Sesame Street. Count Dracula. Put it right out in front of you. Now some cheese. Anyway, I was listening to Gina, and I sent her some pictures of some special effects that I'm doing for the next movie, and she's like, said something like, oh, it's a little unrealistic. And I'm sure just from the little tiny pictures that I sent, it looks very unrealistic, but when you look at the body of work that we've done and that what we're capable of doing, it's not unrealistic at all. But I wanted to send her some video from the last movie so she'd realize I'm not. And then I was just like, I don't have time. I don't have the energy. I don't want to look like I'm trying to show off. So that was kind of like interesting. Beanie puked this morning. Kitty's around playing somewhere. And we're feeling good here. Tess is in good spirits. Douglas is. And had a good night's sleep. I heard salmon's really poisonous. And I also heard dental floss, poisonous, some brands. I'll find out which ones they are. Hopefully I can remember to put it on here, but do your own research. They are trying to kill off people. It sounds crazy. We live in a very crazy world, honestly. But I was listening to Leo King this morning, and he was talking about it's like a big pimple boiling up in the next 2 years, and he was talking about astrologically, but then I heard a general, and I'd seen this general like almost years ago, and they were talking about Biden being, and they were talking about over in, I want to say Argentina or somewhere, but they've got all these gangs, and they were also doing the shuffle. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking in code so that people are getting their YouTube. Donut got his YouTube channel taken down. you guys don't know who he is, look him up. Do some research. Donut. I don't know what channel he's on, but you can get on his email list. I think he's still on YouTube, and you can I think they took down his channel though. But I'm going to be getting his emails directly, so that's.
Beanie Blue came with us today, and it was really nice. He rode in the cart. He was such a good boy. And here's the OOTD. No N4K leggings, but it's kind of interesting. Ooh. So, God loves you. So I was going to share a little bit more about, I think I shared before, but I don't know if I was sharing to you or to Tess, or I think it was to you guys. And it was that, oops. And it's that, you know, I want people to respect me, and yet sometimes your dreams, like a visionary, like Nikola Tesla said, oh, there's free energy, and everybody's just like, yeah, sure there is. I'm not a Nikola Tesla, but I am a movie maker, and it's like you say you're making a movie, and people are just like, that's a little unrealistic. Not really. Not when you've done it before, and you got 4 hours in the can, ready to go. Well, why didn't you release it? Well, I was told by my psychic. Wait, so, you know, I'm cooking here, so I gotta get things going. I'm eating biotin gummy thingy. I'll give me a little butter. Whoops. Oopsie. So, yeah, my temptation is to want to go over and go, hey, look what I did. Here's a little piece of what I did. And even if I did, I don't think they could even really believe that the whole movie's like that. It's like, yeah, you took a little piece. And okay, so what? That's so weird. You have to see the whole thing. It's sort of like going to your kindergartner friends and saying, you know, I'm going to have kids and I'm going to do this. And it's like, sure you are. You're only in 4th grade. You know, like they don't really see the whole picture and the future. And, you know, like, how are you going to fund all this? Like my sister says, oh, somebody, what, you just going to make all this? It's like they don't know what you have going because they don't see the whole thing. Hug kitchen, hug kitchen. 1 egg. So I saw some neighbors, and she was very friendly. It's nice to talk to neighbors. And I'm thinking about my sister, but I also know she's... Just be at peace. Love, laugh, let together. Only do what your heart tells you. Princess Diana, God loves you. Live the life you dreamed. Yeah, this is a pretty nice dream. It's actually beautiful outside. Comes get, oh, the hell's the window?
We patrol these areas. You're not allowed to feed the ducks. There will be a duck citation.
Not gonna do it. They feel like they're doing something good. Hell, I wanted to feed the ducks. But I saw the signs, but they took the signs down. So. Yep. Or maybe they just didn't see the signs. I don't know. Anyway, I'll send them good wishes. So I had a dream last night that I was at my big house overlooking the ocean. It was a ginormous house overlooking the ocean when I married Tess at first. And there were... here's the OOTD, by the way. Whenever Tess doesn't like something, she wears yellow and black. It's like a stinging V. And so there were yellow and black boxes everywhere, just replacing all up the walls. And she didn't want me there. And I said, do you not want me here? And she's like, I didn't say that. Something like that. But Lynn said, it would not be good for you to go. She goes, I see you getting into an argument and you leaving, but you won't have enough money and it won't be good to go. So
we invested in some money, but it hasn't paid off yet. And so that's the long and short end of it. Tess is basically getting off, antidepressants. And so there's a lot of confusion and emotions. And, you always project your own unhappiness onto somebody else. If I just get rid of them, then I'll be happy. They're not very nice. So they're not. When you're the person, like, I walk the dogs, I make the breakfast, not to get defensive or anything, but, I do my part. I'm not on drugs. So ducks are flying. So, but the key is not to be critical. I didn't live her life. Whoa, here they come around. Whoa, circling around. Gotta go. Oh, coming in for a landing. Whoop. I hope I got that on there. Yeah, it's easy to judge and say, you did it. But, so as long as I don't blow my gasket, get angry, and run away, I'll be all right. I got a place to stay. I got a bed to sleep in. Here comes a yellow Corvette. Or yellow something. Yellow sports car. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if it goes by. Here it comes. Oh, there it is. Yellow. Can you see that? There. Good. No, Beanie puked. So, life is peaceful here. Beanie puke. That's a fill-in date. Fill in for what's going on. Relationships are difficult. I heard one Marine say that if you accept that life is unfair, then you can be a Marine or something like that. And it's like life is kind of like that. It's a battle. It's here comes a Roadrunner. You can see the Roadrunner. It's cute. Let's see. Where is that road? There it is. There's some people. There's the Roadrunner.
Yet to meet. May I be guided by your love and grace, and may I spread that love wherever I go. I ask for protection and guidance throughout this day, knowing that with your divine intervention, I am safe and secure. Be a shield around me and protect me from all harm and danger. I pray for wisdom to make the right choices and decisions.
A little bit of light therapy for skin and hair. Feeding the doggy. Was a little stressed about the yard, that I didn't catch it not being watered, that the breakdown of the watering thing. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. I thought I was filming Paradise for sure. The beauty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Sometimes you think you're shooting and you're not. I got the umbrella here to keep Beanie cool. I kind of shadow him like that, but right now we're in the shadow, so I don't really need to. But here's after all of my LED lights. And got somebody across the way that's walking their doggy, and it's a good day. It's a good day. And here's the OOTD. These leggings, this dress, and it is a good day. See, here's how I shadow him. See how I have the umbrella, and yeah, just get ideas right before I go to sleep to put in the script. And it's just interesting how the mind is percolating all the time. God's mind, our minds made in the image and likeness of God, and so we have that creative capacity. And we get in those alpha wave states, those beta's like kind of agitated and awakened, but the alpha waves relaxed, the creativity flows and everything goes. So I look forward to getting a reading from LynnMillerPsychic.com. Get the information I need. It's exciting. Here's my patriotic umbrella. And life is sweet. Sweet. Did anybody tell you Happy Mother's Day? A little yellow. Hey, but 61,
61, I can kick and I can stretch. Who's afraid of Baby Jane? Blanche.
Who's afraid of Baby Jane?
Oh my goodness. It is the end of the Debu Love video. I was looking at China. Douglas showed me, and I don't know, some people say it's a communistic poor country. Other people say it's a superpower. Elaine Denons was saying that China and Russia are weak. They seem to be strong. They were going to be strong. The deep state has lost its foothold. The Galactic Federation is on our side of the good people that want humanity's best interest, that reptilians are taken over by the, what are they called? Emaganics or something like that. They're like big praying mantis type things that are like 20 feet tall. They're bigger and more powerful than the reptilians. So love and light. If anybody hasn't told you they love you today, keep the faith. We love you. We do. All is well in the world. God is balancing good and evil. Lynn Miller says it. Lynn Miller will tell you. Lynn Miller, psychic.com. Love you guys. Isn't she beautiful? Such a pretty, pretty woman. I love her. She's going to give me a reading soon. And yeah, she says God balances good and evil, and that's the way it is. Love you, sweethearts. Bye.